Rise and shine. Pour yourself a cup of coffee and tune in to Good Morning Aurora. News, weather, and really cool interviews. Monday through Friday from 8 to 9 a.m.
Good morning, Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. The time is now 8:28 a.m. And you're listening to Good Morning Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast, and it is Monday, the 9th.
Yeah,
that's the 9th.
I think it is. Oh, that's what my clock says.
Nice. Yep, so you were listening to the second largest city's first daily news podcast. So we have our brother from another mother, our sister, our mister from another sister.
No, I'm not a sister. I'm just saying. I mean, I occasionally may have.
Mr. Bob Lockwood, our mister from another sister. Good to see you, brother.
Good morning.
All right, so we're going to talk a little bit about Aurora Business United today. And I got some stuff I want to ask you, just some tips when it comes to camera work and stuff like that.
Okay.
But before we do that, we do have some news to get into for our wonderful people here in the city of Aurora. All right. So the Change Listening Initiative sessions are now over, the last one being Thursday of last week at Society 57 100 South River Street. I believe the city is going to compile that. The translation in Spanish is available on the city's website, and I'm sure that there will be discussions afterward about all the information gathered. CAN Network and Marie Wilkinson's Food Pantry, CAN Community Advocacy Awareness Network, they're both coming together to present the free coats, hats, and gloves giveaway. No, I need more coffee.
Yeah, I think so.
Massacre that shit. All right, that'll be on Saturday the 14th from 8:30 to 11 a.m. at East High School. You can enter on Smith Street. Shout out to the Community Advocacy Awareness Network, CAN, and Marie Wilkinson's Food Pantry. The Interfaith Food Pantry is having a Veterans Pantry on November 11th. The Aurora Interfaith Food Pantry has 7 pieces of plywood that have been primed that they would like patriotic-themed paintings to be on. These will then be displayed throughout the drive-through distribution on that particular day. You can reach out to Becky Dunnigan, Dunnigan at aurorafoodpantry.org. It's the pirate.
I was going to say, you're opening your inner pirate there.
Seriously. The information we have posted, the call to artists is still going on. Please reach out and get your painting on. Get some skills for the food pantry and for our veterans. The Aurora Area Retired Teachers Association, ARTA, AARTA, is going to hold their second drive-through box dinner sale from 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. on Tuesday, December 1st. At Gaslight Manor, 2485 Church Road in Aurora. The entree options are Greek chicken, roast pork, fettuccine alfredo. Side dishes include roasted potatoes, green beans, and dessert. Damn.
Nice.
The public is invited. The cost is $20. I mess up these words today.
I was like, "What? Space to coast with Space Coast? What are we doing?" This is exciting.
Reservations are required. The deadline for reservations is Friday, November 20th. All right. And once again, we'll make sure that we post that information for you guys. Founded in 1958, ARTA is a community service, and they have projects that include labor and cash donations to local food pantries, a scholarship to local high school students planning to become teachers, and warm fuzzies, blanket donations to senior citizens, donations of school supplies to Aurora schools, and other projects. Shout out to ARTA. Very cool. All right, so First Friday happened on Friday. It was cool. It was all right. Saw some it was juicy. Saw some pictures. Everything was cool out there. Did you go out for First Friday?
I didn't. I actually had a couple other things.
Nice.
So I didn't. I did see the photographs after the aftermath.
Right.
Looked like there were a lot of fun times. So.
Yeah, I saw a lot of Day of the Dead stuff going on out there. It was cool.
'Tis the season.
Right. Now here's the thing about 'tis the season. Aurora Downtown's annual Cocoa Crawl will be without the crawl this year due to COVID-19. Instead, the mugs are going to be will be sold. They are being sold. They started being sold on Friday.
Should they just rename it to like the Cocoa Mug, so you can be like mugging with your?
Mugging.
Cocoa. And see, if you're not.
Oh,
crawling,
you mean like take it like
mugging?
Like,
I'm mugging instead of the crawling. We're mugging.
That's not bad. Holler at Marissa with that. Visit AuroraDowntown.org for more details on that. Now they're gonna have hot cocoa recipe cards along with the when you buy the mug.
So, but can I interject if you will? Oh, I know I'm messing your news up. But
go ahead. You've already interjected. So,
will anybody get a refill at all? Like, will they be able to if you go to a coffee shop, will they be filling it all at all or no?
I don't think so because that would be the crawl part.
Oh, that's the crawl part. Okay.
Right, exactly.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then plus, if it's
I heard this ad a few different times, and I'm like,
right.
well, if I'm buying it at the facility, do I get my first
right? No, because you know what, Treadwell closes at like 3:00.
Oh.
So if you're cocoa crawling at 7 p.m. trying to have some nice warm hot cocoa,
you're not getting it from
Treadwell. Yeah, exactly.
Treadwell maybe want to consider
TW.
something different on that one.
You can hit Dunkin.
Oh. Well, they don't. They're not filling any mugs.
You're right. They're not doing none of that. All right. Now for the weather. The current temperature is 64 degrees. The high temperature today will be 75 degrees, and that looks like it'll be reached around 1 p.m. Tomorrow there's a 90% chance of rain. Damn. And it's going to be 73 degrees. Wednesday will be 46. Thursday will be 54 degrees. And Friday will be 46 and very sunny. All right. Interesting. I love the weather. It looks really good. This weekend was real nice too.
I got to rock some shorts for I'm walking around in shorts and stuff.
That had to look horrible. All right. There is another senior meal distribution event taking place Monday, today, from 11 to 1, and it's going to be at the Aurora Police Department. We've been telling you guys about this for a week and a half now, so please get out there. Kane County residents 60 years of age or older are eligible to enroll. So shout out to the Aurora Police Department. Shout out to our state representatives of the 83rd and 84th District, respectively, Barbara Hernandez and Stephanie Kifowit. We appreciate all of their help, and thank you and shout out to all of the residents in Kane County and all the people who keep putting on these meals for the seniors. They're really cool. Very good stuff.
That is very good.
Yep. And then lastly, I wanted to say that Treadwell is rolling out they got a couple breakfast sandwiches coming. If I'm not mistaken, one is a red pepper panini. Get your little grill on with the sandwiches and all that. Real nice and sexy. And also shout out to Viso Arts and shout out to Cotton Seed Creative Exchange for the event that they had on Friday with some live music. It was really good, and saw some great pictures from all of you guys in Aurora downtown. And that is the news for today.
Howdy everyone, I'm Joshua Schultz. Tyler Waldrop, Stealth Art. We're here at Treadwell Coffee, and make sure you tune in to Good Morning Aurora.
There's going to be a lot of laughter in this episode, more so than you'll ever heard from the host. I guarantee you.
Yeah. Good morning, my brother.
How you doing?
I'm all right. Happy. Good to have you back for part 2.
Yeah.
Part 2. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. First and foremost, Aurora Business United. What's the update?
It is this Friday, and it's all through Zoom. We used to meet at the library, but they've shut that down for reasons that everybody knows. But we have Brian Spency, and we also have Bill Gurner, and Bill wrote the book, The 800-Pound Gorilla.
Okay.
And then Brian is a business coach as well. So some great presenters. And, I will tell you, just real quick, we've had some amazing presenters because of COVID. So I think that has really been, although, it's not optimal to, because we have 80 people show up. And it is, Aurora Business United is one of the biggest kind of phenomenons.
Right.
Or anomalies, or both, in the business networking world, because it's a pretty simple philosophy.
When did Aurora Business United start?
It's like 180 years ago. No, it was like, gosh, when did it start? Like 15 years ago.
Okay.
And let me tell you, it didn't start with 80 people. You're seeing the end result of a lot of hard work in the beginning. Of course, Judd was the guy that founded it. But it started in, do you know where Wicked Wickedwood or
Wickwood House?
Wickwood
Yeah,
House,
yeah.
So it started there. That was originally a photography co-working studio, which I actually shot in and photographed there.
Oh, wow.
Run by Mr. Darnell Collins. So it started there with like 15, 20 people. And, you know, and we're like, well, should we continue on? It's like, yeah, let's move on. Let's keep going.
That counts good.
And well, I mean, like, but there's like, it's like 15 people, and it's just like, you know, it's like, and then it started growing, they started expanding, and it was just, it's very simple. It's a simple group. It's designed for the community, and it's designed to bring people together, and, you know, help the business guy. You know, the business guy and gal, they're the entrepreneurs. They're the risk takers, right?
All right.
And they're the kind of the ones with the money in a sense, you know, but they just see it as a business. Then it also helps the non-for-profits. They're the ones with the heart, and, you know, saying, hey, you know, I want to help these people. So you got to bring those two together and look at them as like, okay, they're not adversaries. And then you have the city and the city groups that basically looks at like the business and the other groups like they're like legislators, and they have to come together as well. So that's kind of how the whole group is designed, to bring those three entities together.
Yeah, I saw the head count of some of your older meetings with the group. Well, older before COVID started.
Yeah.
Big. You guys were a big team holding down the library in there.
But we still get about 60 people on the internet.
Right.
And now we also do like you can also if you come at 7:30 in the morning, we do like introductions. You can introduce yourself and stuff. So you can still do a little co-working and networking, so you can meet people at least, because that's a big thing for me, meeting new people, trying to find new customers,
Right.
all that kind of stuff. You know, everybody wonders, well, you know, why to start up. You know, everything's shut down. Why network? Why hustle? Why connect with people?
Right.
Well, it's really important, because if you're not connecting with people, if you're not hustling still, and, you know, for me, I'm a people person. Like that's how I draw my energy. Like, you know, I'll be completely honest. I mean, I've been laid off twice in the pandemic. You know, so I definitely get the I'm the crummiest employee award.
Right.
You know, but if you're not connecting, if you're not trying to find new opportunities, that's how I'm consistently finding new opportunities, is connecting with people, saying, you know what, I know somebody that can help you, or, you know, have you talked to so-and-so? Have you looked over here?
Right.
Because if you're not doing that, that's the thing, and that's what is great about Aurora Business United, or any networking group. There's lots of them out there to connect with and talk to people, because if you're not doing that, you're going backwards. And, you know, even during this time of COVID, I've been able to find great opportunities.
Right. So COVID is not the end.
No. The end is when you say, you know what, when you raise the white flag and say, that's it, I'm done. I surrender. I'm not going to do this anymore. And it's tough. It's not easy. I mean, you got to lean in, and you have to fight. And it's like I said, I have struggled. I mean, I'm a fighter, but I have struggled, because it's like, you know, my old tactics of hitting a couple of networking groups, talking to somebody, grabbing a beer, going out to whatever, and then shutting stuff down. So I just have to find new places. I'm constantly emailing people. I'm constantly looking, constantly talking. Do you know anybody? Shaking all my contacts. I mean, my
Right.
contacts probably get tired of me calling them, saying, hey, how's everything going? What do you got? Anything new? Anything exciting? Do you know anybody? Here's what I'm working on, you know.
Right.
Have you met anybody new? You know, and people are like, well, that's just annoying. That's obnoxious. But you got to be something, or you'll be forgotten about.
Did you watch the John Lace interview?
You know what? Unfortunately, I missed that one.
How, man? What the hell?
Occasionally,
What the hell?
I've got one or two things going on in my little universe, you know. But I heard it was legendary in 6 states. This wasn't
good.
one of them.
It was
The 6 surrounding states. You know, Wisconsin is really interested in Aurora.
He's got a good message.
Yeah.
He does.
Tell me what's his deal? What's this?
Green energy
Okay.
is his message, and also equality, equity, taking care of many an issue, but energy, I say, was his passion.
So
He wanted that to be known.
he's running for mayor.
Yep.
So how does a mayoral candidate or mayor, like, implement a lot of green energy? How do they, in their city? Like, how does that? I wonder.
Well, I would say you have to watch the interview with John Lex.
Yeah.
As he details what he's gonna do.
Shameless plug.
But super. You had to watch the interview, but from what I recall, and I don't want to mess up his message or put words in his mouth.
Sure.
But repurposing funds and using whatever tax incentives may be open to the state of Illinois per the federal government.
Gotcha.
And making both of those the priority is how he would do it.
Interesting.
He brought up the Fox River and all of the benefits that could give to us in our city. And
so, I don't know if you know, but the Fox River is the cleanest it's ever been.
really,
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize this or not. You know who we need to bring on the show is our good friend Charlie Zine. He's awesome.
oh, we hollering.
Oh yeah, you already brought him?
Shout out, not yet.
Okay, all right. I didn't know we were not allowed to name drop.
We're getting there.
I've worked with him, and so something interesting. So, you know how the streets have the little bump outs, and they're like kind of obnoxious.
Oh
Those
yeah,
little,
yeah.
So all those plants that are put there is designed. They're very hardy plants, and they're designed to like drink up like gas and oils and all sorts of stuff like that. Because cars leak, allegedly. I don't know. But that's what those plants are designed. Those are very hardy plants. And they also planted a whole bunch of this grass along the river. And it looks like weeds, but it's actually grass. And that's designed to pull and drink up all of the toxins. They are finding crawfish in the river. I did a whole video set on this about 3 or 4 years ago. And they're finding crawfish and stuff.
I've seen some
in the river, and that's just craziness.
My son and I have been walking up and down. There's a couple of trails we take, and you know how back there behind those townhomes on River Street.
Oh yeah.
There's that. So if you get close enough to the water, you can see there's some skeletons of like crawfish. I'm like, damn, these are crawfish.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So a lot of people don't realize that river, the river is really being cleaned up, and that's a big conservative effort by the Sierra Club. We have a local chapter here, but they've really helped, and they keep planting more of this specialty grass.
That's awesome.
That was native. It's an indigenous plant, and also as another little benefit, it keeps geese away because geese do not like high grass. They're afraid that there's predators in there and they'll be ambushed.
Sure. Right.
So, my original plan was take all the geese and make them, use them for dinners. So we have a nice goose dinner, but that didn't go over very well. So
it did.
Just build high grass, and then they'll disappear.
All right, Bob. The show ends on a positive note. What is your message to the people of Aurora today on Monday?
My message to the people of Aurora today is stay strong. Lean in. If this was easy, everybody would be doing it, but it's not. It's hard, but the rewards are huge, and so just keep leaning in, keep fighting, and whatever you're working on, keep working through. Find people to surround you, find people that will support you. Keep up the fight. That's that's the message. That's what I do every day.
On behalf of the second largest city's first daily news podcast, we appreciate you coming on for part 2.
All right. Thank you for having me.
Keep us informed of what Aurora Business United has going on. You guys are doing good stuff for the community. Appreciate that. All of the networking events that you have, you guys post and let it be known, and then all the other older stuff is on there to be seen as well.
Absolutely. You can find us on our Facebook page.
Aurora Business United.
Yep. And it's a group. Just asked to be part of it.
All right. So, with that being said, it's a great day outside. If you are working from home, enjoy it. The time is now 8:59 a.m. and you've been watching Good Morning Aurora. Peace.
Peace.